Korea's Modern History Through Film and Drama Part 2. The 38th Parallel and the Barbed Wire. Guns turned inward and the scars of the Cold War. The joy of liberation in 1945 didn't last long. The Korean peninsula was torn in two by the competing interests of major world powers. And just a few years later, in 1950, one of the most devastating wars of the 20th century began. Koreans were forced to point weapons at each other. Millions of lives were lost. Cities and landscape were reduced to ruin. And to this day, Korea remains one of the last divided nations on earth. Korean cinema has long tried to sit with that grief, to comfort the lives that were shattered by clashing ideology, and to ask whether human connection can survive even across more than half a century of Cold War tension. Let's start with the Taegukgi, the Brotherhood of War, and welcome to Dongmakgol. Both films expose how a conflict built on ideology trampled brotherly bonds and tore apart the lives of ordinary people. Taegukgi, the Brotherhood of War, uses the full force of the war epic genre to put the raw and brutal tragedy of the battlefield in front of you. Welcome to Dongmakgol takes a completely different path, using whimsical fantasy to show just how pointless ideology really is. Together, in their very different ways, they strip away the grand rhetoric of war and ask a simple question. What does it actually mean to be human? Next is The Front Line. Set in the final days before the armistice, it follows soldiers dying over and over again for a few meaningless meters of hillside. It dissects the ultimate futility of war with unsparing honesty. No glory, no grand cause, just loss. Then there is Swing Kids. Set in the Koze prisoner of war camp during the Korean War, it tells the story of people from completely different countries and opposing ideology who find a way to connect through tap dancing. It's funny and heartbreaking at the same time. Even in the middle of brutal ideological war, individual passion and the power of art couldn't be crushed. Finally, there's a Spring in My Hometown. Set in a small countryside village where American troops are stationed in 1952, it quietly follows what war does to an ordinary family and the innocence of children. There are no battle sequences, no dramatic confrontation. Instead, through lyrical and unhurried imagery, it captures the grief and deep sense of loss felt by everyday people simply trying to survive. It's a gentle film, and that gentleness is precisely what makes the violence of war feel so devastating.